Good, how are you?
Good, good.
How we're doing.
Much better.
What
Much,
happened here?
yeah, much better. She's doing much better. Still progressing, but doing much. Thank you.
How are you and the team sort of navigating through tough times? What's been the message?
Yeah, like we just got to continue to play hard. Continue to fight, stay together. I think that's been the biggest message, right? And then continuing to focus on the small things that help make big impacts within the game.
You look at Alicia Gray and how much she is able to score for you throughout the entire season.
Yeah.
Um, what do you see like in the last 5 games of just her attempts on the 3-point line is coming down each game?
Yeah.
Is it the looks that she's getting, the defense is focusing on her? What do you
Yeah, I
see?
think obviously it's a combination of all that, right? Defenses are honing in on her, being obviously a top guard. But I think Leisha's trying to navigate it best way she can in terms of finding opportunities to take some of those looks. Some of those looks are good looks, and she has to continue to take those and stay confident with it. But mixing in her opportunities to get to the rim, mixing in her mid range opportunities, and I think she's doing a good job of navigating that.
The Lynx are obviously experiencing this, but when you lose, an Olympian level player, I mean, what has your message been to the team, and how you try to make adjustments and how difficult it is overall when you're missing such a centerpiece?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, obviously that's a big piece for us. Not just Rye, but also Jordan, right? Those are two big pieces for our team. But just focusing on the things that we can do and focusing on the players that we do have and how we can put them in position to be successful. I think that's the most important thing. We have a team for a reason, and you expect that others can step in and step up and play to their level. And so that's what we're focusing.
Caldwell has been able to step in
Yeah.
quickly for you and make an
Yeah.
impact. How has it been kind of just getting her up to speed on everything?
Yeah, just trying to get her up to speed on sets and plays and different things like that. She's doing a good job of figuring that out, you know what I mean, on the fly with not many practices. So watching film, different things like that. But Maya has been with us before, so had a little bit of familiarity with some of the things that we do.
a player like Alicia who has, a tough night here in this building. Do
Yeah.
you think that kind of stick with a player to be like, hey, I'm going to turn things around this time?
Yeah.
Expecting,
Yeah.
The opposing coach to want to impose that again. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you navigate?
I hope not. I hope it's you know what I mean? Like we've been through so many games since we last played here that that can't be your focus. Each game presents its own challenges and different things like that. So I'm sure Leash is a pro, so I'm sure she's just focusing in on what she can do for this particular game and not necessarily worried about what happened last time we played here.
Thank
No problem.
Thank you
No
for your
problem.
time.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Good to see you. Obviously, I saw
Maggie.
Ryan was back. I saw Ryan was back today. Any advice that you gave her for just stepping back on the court and getting her feet underneath her?
No, just not the focus on trying to get it all back in one game. I think that's the most important thing. Still got to get some conditioning up under her belt from having not played in games. We know that return to play and gameplay are two different things. So just focusing on the things that she can control.
Awesome. Thank you. And my follow-up, what socks are we rocking today?
I got on some who's this Squidward from SpongeBob.
From SpongeBob. Okay, I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. I like it a
Go
lot.
ahead. Go
Thanks,
ahead.
Coach.
No problem, Megan.
Hey, Coach. Just a couple questions for me. A follow-up on Ryan. Is there going to be a minutes restriction placed on her today, or just you kind of fill it out?
I think have to just fill it out. She has to fill it out. You know what I mean? Like I said, return back to play. In terms of getting ready for that is different than actually gameplay. So I think it'll just be a good feel.
And a couple more. Ariel Powers back in the lineup last game. Just what did you see that she brought to this team, confidence-wise, energy-wise? I mean, obviously she had a really good game.
Yeah, all those things. I think high energy. We know that making plays out of nothing at times. So just attack mentality. And so we need that having that back. I think it gives this team confidence, and it's a boost of energy for sure.
And then with Nafisa Collier being questionable, just how do you game prep for that on the fly, like the change in your game plan? Is there a change, or just how does that change
No,
things for you?
we have to prep the same way. I mean, Minnesota's such a good team, with and without Fee. Obviously, better team with Fee, but they're still a pretty good team in what they get accomplished on the court. So for us, we have to game plan the same exact way, understanding that they're a much better team with Fee because of her skill set and because of who she is and what she's able to do. But for us, I think our game plan and our mindset has to be the same.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach. Good luck today.
Thanks, Debbie.
We'll finish up with Emmanuel. Emmanuel, go ahead.
So with that, Coach, the game plan for the day. I mean, you definitely want to end the before going into break with a win. What are your thoughts today? What are you going in with the game plan?
Yeah, I think for sure we have to focus on guarding the 3-point line. I think they do an amazing job of that. I think our ability to have multiple efforts is going to be really important just because of how well they move the ball. I think taking care of the ball is going to be important because it allows us opportunities to have shots on goal. So that's super important. Us getting out in transition, finding easy scoring opportunities, and then rebounding, finishing the plays off. Not giving them extra opportunities on the boards.
With Ryan and AP coming back, as far as just going all in for this game, you definitely, what is the message you're telling the team about leaving it all out there before you go on break?
Yeah, last game before the break, we want to go into the break having a good feeling. So it's important that we focus on trying to play well. I think that's the message that we're giving them. We're focused on trying to play well, trying to continue to build and get better.
Have a good one, Coach. Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.